to another episode of 1923 Main Street.
Home of everything to do with Disney travel in style. We are your hosts.
I am Mike Bellabraddock.
And I'm Amelia Bellabraddock. And today we take a look at how a collection of hoodies can change your wardrobe.
Yes, we are going to go through 9 reasons why a wardrobe of hoodies can be a game changer. And the subtext, unofficial title, could be if you need an excuse to buy another hoodie, if you need to convince someone in your household why you need to buy another hoodie, you are going to have lots of ammo coming at you right now. But also some surprising fun facts and logical reasons. You know us, we are all about logic and reason here. Well, we try to be most of the time. Although some would argue it's hard to be reasonable when you're shopping for Disney or subtle Disney or anything Disney-related items.
Even more so nowadays than ever before, everybody owns a good collection of hoodies. So it's not really a crime to want to add to your collection.
Absolutely not. And, you know, really, this is not just Disney travel. This is really for traveling anywhere because, if you want to have hoodies for specific destinations, that's cool. We're going to get into that too. But if you're a traveler and someone who frequents destinations, whether or not they're Disney World, Disneyland, or other places, you probably have at least one graphic hoodie. But here's why you should have more than one. 9 reasons. We're going to start right now. Reason number 1, you can have and should have style that matches the mood and the destination that you're going to.
Especially if you're throwing in graphic hoodies, if you have different colors, different designs, you can very much match it to whatever activity you're going to. If you have one with location names, you can match it to wherever you are. It's very easy to sort of theme your outfit towards what you're doing.
Yeah, and then you can pair those with, other styles to get fresh looks. I mean, Amelia really talks about this a lot. We're just applying it to hoodies in particular, but just how to style different outfits and also, be comfortable in varying weather conditions. Number 2, right into that point, hoodies are very functional in every kind of weather.
Well, there's a lot of different kinds of hoodies.
Exactly.
Quote unquote. Oh, there's super thick, thinner, there's fleece lined, there's more that are literally just long sleeve t-shirts with accessories. So there's a lot you can kind of...
And zip up hoodies.
Exactly. There's a lot you can do with a hoodie. A hoodie is just a good... If you need one last thing to pack for the weather, throw it in.
Just like, there's fleece lined ones. Remember I bought that fleece lined one Christmas when it was chilly. Like it is right now, as we're recording this.
Disney was pumping out.
Yeah, there's oversized hoodies and everything. And, even in light rain, warm, cold, different. But even in light rain, hoodies are great. You pull up the hood, head for cover. But it's just a good thing to have. So they are very weather-friendly items.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. When it's raining, I'll put a sweatshirt on. It gets less hot than wearing a poncho, especially if it's cotton, because it's a lot more breathable. And it's just the hoodie that gets wet, usually not super, super wet. And then after, you can just take it off and move on with your day. And you're a lot drier than if you were wearing a poncho where you'd be gross and sweaty.
Yeah, so you can have
actually get wet.
Perfect hoodie for every weather forecast, anywhere on the planet, really. Not just the capital W world, but the small W world as well. All right, number 3, practicality meets personality. And this really means your wardrobe should reflect your personality, and graphic hoodies are a great way to do that. So having a variety of hoodies is, going to let you showcase the different versions of you.
I feel like everyone I know has a hoodie collection with different interests or places they've been. Everyone has different activities that they wear their different hoodies for. Me and my friend both have a work-specific hoodie. This is where you wear there. You might have a place-specific hoodie, so you're going to wear it to that spot on vacation. There's lots of versatility.
Or your school hoodie, which, do you wear that anywhere outside of school?
Absolutely not.
Right.
But I guess technically I own it.
Maybe when you get to college,
school.
University, you do that, but maybe not.
Well, yeah, but that's when you choose your school hoodie.
And that sort of leads in the other part of this is that graphic hoodies are really good conversation starters. Whether it's around town when someone's got a school hoodie, but really at Disney World or any travel places, if you've got a sort of a cool graphic hoodie, people might, talk to you because of what's on it.
If you have concert merch, 9 times out of 10, that's a conversation starter. Like I've had so many different conversations with people about concert merch that I'm wearing.
And a lot of our subtle Disney hoodies really are conversation starters because they're not traditional things. They're provocative, or not provocative, but they make you think. There's a lot of hidden meaning in them.
And if you have someone that gets that, you're probably going to get a conversation out of that.
All right, number 4, stay fresh on long trips. I mean, listen, let's face it, we can all relate. Travel, shocker, can be messy. So from the inevitable coffee spill on your white hoodie as soon as you sit down on the plane, or dripping ice cream in the parks, which has happened to some people on this show.
Oh, gosh, I don't know who you could possibly be referring to.
So, here's another good reason you may want to bring 1, 2, or 3 hoodies on your trip.
I will say just yesterday, I was wearing a white top, spilled coffee on it, and then put a sweatshirt over top. So they also work the other way. Also, it was freezing.
Hey, that's a good angle. The extra hoodie covers the... I don't know if has anyone ever double hoodied? That would be a bit much.
I've seen like a sweatshirt and a hoodie.
Yeah, but 2 hoodies? I don't know. If you've rocked 2 hoodies, let us know and send a picture.
It would have to be pretty darn cold to do that.
You know what? That's the kind of thing AI would produce. The double hoodie accidentally, like the hand with 6 fingers.
It would send a pattern, and then some store would accidentally print it and be like, well, hey now.
All right, number 5. I really like this one because it's true. We've tagged it as collect memories, not just hoodies. But the point is that, a lot of graphic hoodies are designed to commemorate experiences, or they're inspired by events, activities, things like that.
These are the only hoodies and sweatshirts that I try to buy. Obviously, a couple plain ones, but mostly either having been to a concert or an event, either merch from like a show that I like, or going to a specific place. My pet peeve is those like random place hoodies that are everywhere. I can't stand them.
You mean like Central Park?
Yeah. Or just you go into a store and it's like New York, London, Paris, Brooklyn. I'm like, we're in the middle of New Mexico. Like, why do we have all of these places on hoodies? It's not it's just my pet peeve personally.
I see. Shops that sell just...
Well, it's everywhere. It's from like H&M, Garage, like Aritzia, like all these places just have random place names everywhere. My personal pet peeve, but I do love when you actually go to that place, even if it's overpriced and touristy, I still enjoy a good hoodie from there.
The only kind I don't like personally are anything with dates on them. Some people do like that, unless it was some meaningful date, but Walt Disney World 2013... I guess because we go every year multiple times a year, but maybe if you go only once, it does make sense.
If that's your one trip, that's fun. If it's like Disney World 50th, you go. I think I'm over that a bit more. Every single concert merch you're going to buy is going to be dated most of the time. If it's like an event or something, it might be like established a certain year. So it just depends what you want to wear it for.
All right, number 6. Practically perfect for travel, for every travel, anywhere, really. I mean, seasoned travelers really get the importance of packing wisely. We know that, but graphic hoodies are the ultimate travel companion for 3 reasons. They're versatile, as we've been discussing. They're cozy for transit, and they're really photogenic in pictures. I mean, you are, but the hoodie adds to your photo ambiance. I mean, on a plane, for example, or a train or a bus, hoodie is a good extra layer to have, but it's also a pillow.
No, I love to throw a good hoodie in there. Exactly right. Pillow, especially if I try to just cute personally, have a travel outfit, but if I get sick of that travel outfit, just popping a hoodie on automatically, it can feel like a different outfit. You just feel a little more fresh. Different things like that. If it's raining or snowing or something where you get back, you can always pop the hood on, feel a little bit warmer. Got a built-in pocket right in there, especially like women's clothing doesn't have a ton of pockets.
Yeah, so the having kangaroo the pouch there, as they call it.
It's very helpful.
And number 7, I mean, we talk a lot about travel and we are a travel style show, but they are quite versatile, these hoodies, beyond travel. They don't have to stay in your suitcase. If you leave a suitcase packed like Amelia does.
Hey.
Sometimes, or for several months.
They're just classic and comfy, okay?
Your graphic hoodie doesn't have to be relegated to travel. Take it out. Use it for errands at home, grabbing a coffee. Just don't spill that coffee. Keep your wardrobe fresh.
Don't be like me.
All right, number 8 is sort of related to something we talked about a little bit earlier, a hoodie for every memory. People, well, let me ask you, Amelia, do you attach sentimental value to clothing, to pieces of clothing?
Well, specific pieces of clothing, yeah.
Yeah, that's really what I'm getting at here, is that a collection of graphic hoodies allows you to, there's a sentimental value that it's attached to each one.
I need more plain hoodies. I have too many graphic hoodies.
Well, there might be one that reminds you of Disneyland. Another one brings back memories of Europe or whatever the case may be. I know you have that Coronado hoodie you love, so that reminds us of the Hotel Del, which we love. But the best part is every time you put it on, it becomes sort of a memory wall, right? It reminds you of things and of past. So hoodies, destination hoodies especially, or a hoodie you bought for a specific trip somewhere, maintains that sentimental value all the way along.
Exactly. I love it.
And finally, a hoodie for every family member.
Yeah, this is cute.
Yeah, if you're traveling with friends or family, which people often do to Walt Disney World or Disneyland. I mean, some people go solo too. But these are a fun way to add a little magic to your adventure. You know, there's matching tees, but been there, done that, and some of those are not the greatest.
Not really rational. I just find matching hoodies a lot cuter.
Yeah, it's totally different. Picture your group with, and they don't have to be exactly the same. So we actually have collections, right? So we have a lot of them. So check them out. Rope Drop Apparel, our Park Hop Athletics, our coffee collection, our unscripted, and there are multiple designs within these collections. So you could have your family or group or couple with different ones, but the same design family, so that it's a little bit more unique than Mama Bear, Papa Bear, those t-shirts that are pretty simple with the fake Disney font on them and all that sort of stuff.
Well, classic. There are other options.
Yeah. But, it's a fun and easy way to bring the travel party together. And when you're taking photos, yeah, like you said, hoodies of that scene, matching air quotes hoodies in a photo is pretty cool. And it'll just look a lot different and somehow, I don't know, cozier than those t-shirt photos. All right. Before we go, I will ask Amelia one final question. Are you at hoodie capacity, or do you think you would buy another hoodie?
I need to be at hoodie capacity, Kay.
That's not the question.
I own far too many hoodies.
Remember, we talked about logic and reason.
I will buy more hoodies, but only because concert merch is mean and they don't give me as many crew neck options as I would like. So I will probably end up buying more hoodies the second I attend another concert. And you know what? That's just the reality of the situation.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. As always, follow along on Instagram and social at 1923 Main Street. Visit the shop at 1923mainstreet.com. Lots of new stuff coming out for spring. We will see you again next week and have a magical day.
Bye-bye.